I'm lying in bed, staring at the ceiling. It's 2:47 a.m., and I'm thinking about the scholarship results that came out 6 hours ago. I failed. Not because I'm stupid, that's the part that makes it worse. I failed because I couldn't control my own mind. My name is Ryan, and I've been lying to myself for 2 years. I tell people I want to be a doctor. I tell my parents I'm studying. I tell myself I'll focus tomorrow, but tomorrow keeps turning into yesterday, and I'm still here, still scrolling, still distracted, still failing. Everyone says I'm smart. Teachers, parents, friends. Ryan has so much potential. Ryan could do anything if he just applied himself. Ryan is naturally gifted. I used to love hearing that. Now it feels like a curse. Because what good is potential if you never use it? What good is being smart if you can't sit still for 30 minutes? What good is having a dream if you're too undisciplined to chase it? I keep replaying today in my head. The moment I opened the results page, the moment I saw my name wasn't on the scholarship list, but my friends' names were. The same friends I thought I was smarter than. The same friends who studied while I convinced myself I didn't need to, because I was naturally gifted, because I could figure it out later, because there's still time. Except there wasn't. And now I'm here, in the dark, ashamed. Not of being stupid, of being lazy, of wasting something I'll never get back. The voice in my head won't stop. It keeps asking the same question over and over. What if you had just tried? I don't have an answer, because I didn't try. Not really. I sat at my desk, sure. I opened my books, yeah, but my mind was never there. It was on my phone, on YouTube, on some random daydream about being a doctor without ever doing the work to become one. I've been living in my head for so long, I forgot that dreams require action, that wanting something isn't the same as earning it, that intelligence without discipline is just wasted potential, and I've been wasting it for years. My parents don't know yet. They think I'm sleeping. They think everything's fine. Tomorrow morning, they'll ask about the results, and I'll have to tell them. I'll have to see the disappointment in their eyes. Not anger. Disappointment is worse, because they believed in me, and I let them down. But mostly, I let myself down. I think about all the times I chose comfort over effort, all the times I told myself just 5 more minutes and lost 2 hours, all the times I knew what I should be doing and did something else anyway. It's not that I didn't know better, it's that I didn't do better. And that's on me. Nobody else, just me. I sit up. Can't lie here anymore. Can't keep replaying the same failure in my head. Something has to change. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. I grab my notebook, the one I barely used this year, and I write one sentence. Being smart isn't enough. I stare at it, let it sink in. Being smart isn't enough. Never was, never will be. Discipline beats intelligence every single time. Consistency beats talent. Showing up beats being gifted. I've been operating under the wrong formula my entire life. I thought intelligence plus time equals success, but the real formula is intelligence plus discipline plus consistency equals success. And I've been missing 2/3 of the equation. The next morning, I tell my parents. My mom cries. My dad goes quiet. That silence is worse than yelling. Ryan, he says, you're smart enough to do anything you want, but you have to want it enough to work for it. He's right. I've wanted the result without wanting the process. I've wanted the destination without wanting the journey. I've wanted to be a doctor without wanting to be a student, and you can't have one without the other. That afternoon, I make a decision. I need help. Not with studying, with my mind. I need someone who can teach me discipline, not just tell me it's important, actually teach me how to build it. I find Coach Miller. He's not an academic teacher, he's the PE coach, but everyone says he's different, that he doesn't just teach sports, he teaches mental toughness. I show up to his office after school, knock on the door. He looks up from his desk. "Ryan," he says, "what brings you here?" I take a breath. "I need help," I say. "Not with school, with myself." He leans back in his chair, studies me for a moment. "What happened?" "I failed the scholarship exam, not because I'm not smart, because I'm undisciplined, and I don't know how to fix that." He nods slowly. "Most people never admit that," he says. "They blame the test, the teacher, bad luck, but you're owning it. That's the first step." "What's the second step?" I ask. He smiles. "Showing up every day, even when you don't want to, especially when you don't want to." "I can do that," I say. "Can you?" he asks, because I've heard that before from a lot of students who meant it in the moment and quit 2 weeks later. His words sting, but he's right. I've said I'll change 100 times and nothing ever changed because I didn't change. "This time is different," I say. He raises an eyebrow. "Prove it. 5 a.m. tomorrow, track field. We start building discipline." 5 a.m. I haven't woken up at 5 a.m. once in my life, but I nod. "I'll be there." That night, I set 3 alarms. I don't trust myself to wake up to just one. When the first alarm goes off at 4:45 a.m., everything in me wants to hit snooze. The voice kicks in immediately. "You're tired. It's too early. You can start tomorrow." But I hear Coach Miller's voice too. "Prove it." So I get up, get dressed, walk to the track in the dark. Coach Miller is already there, waiting. "You showed up," he says. "You sound surprised," I say. "I am. Most people don't make it past day 1. We start running. Not fast, just steady. Lap after lap. My lungs burn. My legs ache. But I keep going. Because this isn't about running. It's about proving to myself that I can do hard things. That I can choose discipline over comfort. That I can show up even when everything in me wants to quit. After 2 miles, we stop. I'm bent over, gasping for air. Coach Miller barely looks winded. "You know what you just did?" he asks. "Ran?" I say between breaths. "No, you beat the voice in your head that said you couldn't. That's the real victory." And he's right. I didn't want to wake up. I didn't want to run. But I did it anyway. And that's new. Days turn into weeks. Every morning, 5 a.m., I'm there. Some days I want to quit. Some days the voice is louder than ever, but I keep showing up. And something starts to shift, not just in my body, in my mind. The discipline I'm building on the track starts bleeding into everything else. I sit down to study. My mind wanders, but instead of following it, I notice it, and I bring it back. Again and again. It's hard. Harder than running, but I'm learning that discipline isn't about never getting distracted. It's about catching yourself when you do and choosing to refocus over and over until it becomes a habit. 3 months later, there's another exam. Not the scholarship, just a regular school exam, but this time I study, really study. Not because I have to, because I want to prove to myself that I can. When the results come out, I'm in the top 5. Not number 1, but top 5, for the first time in 2 years. My parents are proud. My teachers are surprised. But I'm something else. I'm not surprised, because I know exactly what changed. Not my intelligence, my discipline. I see Coach Miller the next day. "Heard about your results," he says. "Thanks to you," I say. He shakes his head. "Not me. You. You were the one who walked through the door." He's right. Nobody saved me. Nobody fixed me. I had to do it myself. But I couldn't do it alone.
I needed someone to show me that discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. I'm still working toward becoming a doctor, still have years of school ahead, still have days where the old voice shows up and tells me to quit. But now there's another voice, the one that says, "You've done hard things before, you can do them again." And that voice is getting louder. The scholarship I failed? I'm applying again next year, but this time I'm relying on being disciplined, and that makes all the difference. Because intelligence is a gift, but discipline is a choice, and I'm finally choosing it every single day. So if you're reading this and you're failing at something, not because you're not smart enough, but because you're not disciplined enough, I get it. I was you. Maybe I still am some days, but here's what I learned. You don't need to be perfect.
You just need to start, and then show up again tomorrow, and the day after that. The voice that says you can't will always be there, but so will the voice that says you can. You just have to choose which one to follow. I'm still choosing, still fighting, still building, and some days I lose, but most days now, I win. Not because I'm smarter, because I'm stronger, not in body, in mind. And that's the only strength that really matters. So what voice are you listening to right now? The one that says it's too hard? Or the one that says try anyway? Because both are there, and one of them is waiting for you to finally choose it.